first got here in the spring to now, how has the progression in getting a handle on the defense been going?
It's been progressing well. It's been going good, man. You know, it's count. I treat count like I learned from my old school coach. Like we gotta build calluses to count. Day by day, me and the guys, we've been grinding and getting better every day.
Is it so in that way, making mistakes, or like, oh, I thought I knew it, but I didn't remember it? That's good. You kind of look at that in a positive way?
Yeah, I look at it as a positive because I can go back to the film and go with my coach and we can correct it. And I feel like as long as I make the mistake 100 miles an hour, I'll be fine. You know what I'm saying? Just clean it up when I watch the film.
How much different is this system compared to what you've been in the NFL in the other 2 stops?
Oh, I don't have to drop nowhere near as much. Yeah, in 3-4, I drop every other play. This defense, we attack. Yeah, that's a big difference.
Do you think that suits your game better?
Yeah, definitely, man. That leads to getting targets for losses and hits on the quarterback and sacks. I definitely love that better.
I've seen you, AJ, some of the other guys working with them and kind of, you know, back and forth with your knowledge. Why do you think that that's an important part of this, while you're also just trying to get implemented into a new team, doing both of those types of things?
I think it's important because you'll be able to trust each other when either one of us is in the game. You know what I'm saying? We'll be able to know that we got the moves to get to the quarterback, no matter who's in the game.
You guys have been getting after the quarterback in practices. What has it been like to be a part of this defensive line and play through training camp so far?
It's been fun, man. We got a great group of guys, and all the guys work hard, and they know football. You know, you can tell every guy wants to win, and every day we fight hard to win.
How intense is that competition? I mean, they did a lot, and you're part of this to create competition at, you know, kind of that edge spot or whatever, and getting after the quarterback. How has it been compared to other places?
This, like I was telling Shaq, this is the best group I've been around as far as I can trust the guys when they in the game. Like they know football. I've been on teams where you couldn't really trust the guy behind me, and I had to play like the whole game. Being around these guys, I know with the rotation, everybody can eat. Everybody gonna eat.
What creates that trust, though? It doesn't happen overnight, right?
Yeah.
So what creates that trust?
Just the mentality from our position coach and the leaders. It's just the grind, and you can see it. Like the guys, they physical. We physical. You know what I'm saying? Like ain't nobody soft. Guys get in the game and they know, let's get to the quarterback. Things of that nature. It shows you that you can trust him.
What's it like going against Josh every day?
It's been good, man. He's a great guy to go against because ain't too many tackles in the league as good as him. You know what I'm saying? It's great competition for me and for the other guys too.
I mean, Josh Allen though, so like seeing Josh every day back there.
Oh yeah, Josh, man, he's the real deal. I stated that plenty of times. I mean, he's the real deal. I can't really say nothing bad about him.
Which player has drawn, has drawn an interest that you got at the D-line that's, coming to ask you questions, most knowledgeable, is actually the most questions out of that group?
I'd probably say me and AJ talk a lot. Me and Shaq talk a lot. We know each other though. Probably say those two guys. We talk the most. We talk football the most. Both guys can play ball too, and I'm excited to get out there with them.
With AJ, how do you see him? Like you're spitting something out to him. He's absorbing that, and then you see it out there on the field.
It shows that what type of player he is. He's a player that knows the game well. He knows his moves. He got his pass rush moves, and as long as you got your pass rush moves, you're gonna get there. You know what I'm saying? And he's a good player.
You're a taller, longer guy in your position. So is Gray. Can you guys talk a lot about that and say, like, because of your size compared to maybe what another edge rusher might be, how your moves, you might have to do some things differently going against different tackles?
I mean, you just got to know your body and know what fits you well. Right. You know what I'm saying? And once you figure that out, you'll be able to go into a game knowing that this move will work for me. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's different. Even between me and Greg, we different. We rush completely two different ways, and man, it's been a few times me and him been in there together. It's gonna be hard to deal with. It's gonna be hard to deal with.
I saw you talking to Tyrell Dodson at one point. You could have been talking about anything, but it looked like maybe a little technique. You guys were going back and forth. Is that the case sometimes with your linebackers, and what have you seen out of Dodson?
It's just sharing knowledge of the game. No matter if I'm asking him a question about this call or he asking me a question about a rush move, it's just sharing knowledge and doing whatever it takes to get better and win games.
And from him, I mean, he's fighting for that spot. That's such an important spot in the defense. What have you seen from him and the way he interacts with all of the defensive players?
Just a hard worker mentality. He fights every day like everybody else, and we're making it hard for the coach. You know what I'm saying? We're making it hard for him to see who's gonna be out there.
Do you feel, as much as you're first and foremost brought here for your physical talent, your success, your background, all of that, do you feel that sense that you also have to be someone that the young guys can draw from? And it's not just what you tell them, it's they see your example, right? And what you've been a part of, right? They look to you as something like that. Do you feel that as much as it seems from the outside?
Yeah, I feel that not only from me, from everybody. Our coach do a good job in telling everybody in the room is leaders. You know what I'm saying? It ain't one specific leader. Everybody a leader in some form and fashion. And I mean, I ask them questions too. I can't just sit here and say that they ask me all the questions. I ask questions too because I'm new, and it might be something I don't know in the call. I ask them, they'll tell me. And but yeah, you got to lead by example for sure.
Is it a fun thing to know that you could be part of something that, you know, that this was an area they wanted to address, and by reaching out for you and other things they did to make it better? Is it fun to know that you could be part of this uplifting force for this unit, for this pass rush?
Oh yeah, it's fun. It's fun to know, and it's also a challenge. You got to answer to. You got to come in every day and fight hard and work as hard as you can to achieve the goals that we putting out there for us.
Leonard, with your frame, long and lean like you are, how do you win against some of these guys who've got you by 100? I mean, what has been the key for you for all this time?
I mean, it might look like it. It's a lot of power. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot you have to deal with, quickness and everything. And I'm gonna make sure you see that during the season. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a lot more than you think than just the body structure. It's how I'm setting up the move. I'm getting out the ball, getting them weak. You know what I'm saying, from kicking. Then you hit them with that power, and it's just your body. You learning your body and knowing what moves you got. That's all it is.
Taylor joked that you guys are the Buffalo Rams. How does it feel to be reunited with some of your teammates from LA?
Oh, it's great, man. It's different too, man. We work hard over here. I can tell this is a big winning coach, and I'm glad to be here. Yeah.
You, Eric Washington, described you. I think he said violent, aggressive, and edgy.
Mm-hmm.
He was talking about. Take us into what you're like on game day on the field, the mindset.
Give away my secrets.
Nah, you know what I mean. Why would he say violent, aggressive, edgy?
Yeah, that's basically how I feel pretty much when I put my pads on. It's time to get violent. It's time to make plays, man. That's really all I think about, making plays, and especially when I know I got Vaughn and all them, they gonna make the play. I gotta make sure I make the play before them. You know, it's like competition. You know what I'm saying? Who gonna get there first?
Leonard, you said on previous teams you've played in full games and stuff like that. Here, they rotate their defensive linemen. Have you ever been a part of a team where they rotate as much as they do?
Nah. This is my first time being around a collection of players where we can rotate and everybody is bringing A1 mentality, and you can depend on the guys. Yeah, this is my first time being around that. My other teams, it was all on me, you know what I'm saying? Couldn't really believe in the player behind me. But I like it though. Keep you fresh.
Play Chicago Bears. You know, Chicago, they went against Green Bay. Play Aaron Rodgers, week 1. How excited are you to reacquaint yourself with Mr. Rodgers?
I can't wait. You know what I'm saying? But I don't want to get too much. I'm trying to keep it right here till it's closer. But yeah, I love Aaron Rodgers, man. I can't wait to get after him. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be a challenge, and my team gonna be ready, and I'm gonna be ready.